Hello and welcome back to your new favorite podcast, MMR Talks. I am your host, Antonio Agcaoili, joined today, of course, by my temporary co-host, Mr. James Askins. James, how you doing today?
You almost slipped up there.
You won't catch me slipping.
It's
ladies.
me, it's Jimmy Askins. Antonio Agcaoili, it's a pleasure being co-host today.
Yep. We were just saying right before we started that the co-host and the guest co-host have now all been part of the Martha's Vineyard crew. You guys will know what that is, in the future. And who are we joined by today?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. It's good to be back. My name is Quixote, aka JD. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
All right.
I'm doing good.
You're doing merry, you should say.
And bright. And may this Christmas be white.
I hope it's silent, like the night.
My nights are never silent.
I
I got some crying.
Thanks.
And who do we have on the other side of the table joining us?
It is your favorite party animal, DJ MIC, LAMB, as DJ Mike Lamb, sometimes known as Lamb the Goat, and I'm having a merry old time just being here.
Well, goody good.
I love the spelling that you give every time. It's like a lesson every time he says his name. All right, kids, say with me.
Yeah, man.
MICK space LAMB.
Yeah, see, I just wait for a puppet on Sesame Street to start singing it for me.
Kid's got a Disney jignal.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Well, you know what? That was the theme to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. A fine program, even though I was 12 when it came on. Around that, it's a fine program.
Golden age television.
And we got good old Mass Music Radio. Some of the big boys at Mass Music Radio. If you couldn't tell, Shlomo is not here joining us on our live special. The first time that's ever happened because he is missing his favorite holiday hat. Here's a picture from last year. If you've seen it, we will give you a reward of a shout out on Across the Pond.
Oh.
Now that's quite a fair and honest reward.
Out there.
Exactly. So we are joined. We got some of the heavy hitters. I'm not making jokes about our weight.
That was definitely a pun. As soon as those words left your lips, and yeah, I have been enjoying the milk and the cookies, just like Santa Claus. I am wearing red today, so it was appropriate.
Yeah, I'm describing myself too, but
yeah, of course.
Some of the heavy hitters from Mass Music Radio, and joined by some of the OGs of QNC Entertainment. A good old live crossover. And before we get to our main topic today, what's up? How's everybody doing? If you don't know, and if you obviously haven't seen, this is our holiday special. We have not done a holiday special since last year. Damn. And it's just good to have everybody in. So how has everyone been? I know Hanukkah just ended, Thanksgiving just ended, and now we're rolling up to the big Xmas and the New Year's. And for those who do it, the big old Kwans. So what's up, everybody? The Kwans.
Yes. Holidays are good. Things are great. We're finishing this year strong. It's been a wild 21. It's been a real wild 21. But just looking forward to next year, man. We're planning, we're plotting, we're strategizing, all that good stuff.
Big things all 2022.
Yep.
Throwback to my original podcast, the Big Things Podcast with Antonio Agcaoili.
There you go.
It was not a Mass Music Radio, and it was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine. It's hard doing a podcast by yourself, right, James?
It's incredibly difficult.
It's very difficult.
Incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
I will say, I know we were talking about how's everyone doing with their shopping, and a lot of us are not as satisfied as we'd like to be, but yeah, we'll get on that. But I will say I was at a store last night, it doesn't matter where, and I noticed
insert name here.
Yeah.
Well, no, because
now I want to know.
There's a reason why I will not name where it is, because it could put my monetary value in danger. So I went to the store.
Were you at Amazing's?
Yeah, Adam and Eve, maybe.
Yeah.
That place is always bumping from what I'm
50%
hearing.
off.
Mind the pun, excuse
Your
me.
sources.
Got a membership there?
Yeah. I was at the store, and I noticed that they had a mystery box of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
Amazing. He's definitely amazing.
Yeah, of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. And if you don't remember, in 2021, which was the year that we're closing up on, I had a big old Yu-Gi-Oh relapse. And I'm like, you know what?
Relapse.
Exactly. Why don't you just buy this mystery box? It comes with, I think, 5 or 6 boosters and a structure deck. I'm like, oh, sure, I'm down for that. And I got it. Paid way more than I should have. But what I noticed, I got the packs. The packs weren't amazing. But I noticed I got the structure deck. And I'm like, oh, this is a pretty cool structure deck. And I was about to open it. And I go, well, let's just see how much it costs just in case. So the average structure decks are around $14.99, maybe at the most $16.99. And new. This is the first edition, unopened. And that set is from 2018. and the current value from what I've seen is at least $89 unopened. So,
but you opened it.
I did not open it. I
I
don't know what to do with it because I bought it. I want to use it, but
I would put it in a case.
I know. I'm like,
shelf.
man, I want to open it. I want to see what's in there. Like, I could watch an unboxing video on YouTube, but I'm in quite the economic conundrum right now. So don't come to my house and steal it because I have a dog. Steal that. No, I'm kidding.
Steal the talk.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not really interested in that because
I'd imagine that would be the case.
Well, more so because I'll give them credit because Yu-Gi-Oh, while not as popular as Pokemon, probably, their creatures are way more badass. Like they would rip Pokemon to shreds if they ever had a crossover like we're doing right now.
Well, I can't really say now because a lot of what Yu-Gi-Oh has been doing has been more of the anime waifu kind of thing.
Is it still running?
Yeah, it's still going on.
Oh, really?
But it's not like the same show as it was.
No, I'm talking about the card game. I'm talking about the card game.
Oh, I was talking about the cartoon.
Yeah, the card game. Yeah. No, but it's been a whole controversy in the community that they don't really do like scary monsters anymore. It's just all like, ooh, it's just like I'm a fiend, 8 stars, and it's just like this tiny Japanese girl, and you're like, what the hell is this?
Tentacles everywhere.
Yeah, it used to be like a scary monster with like 8 rows of teeth and like no eyes, but like 40 tongues and scary stuff, and be all like the death sphere of Maklakashran, something like that.
Yeah, what's that like Egyptian god stuff they used to have? You know,
they don't do that anymore. It's incredibly disrespectful. But you know what? The rumor is that they're appealing to what sells, and pretty animated Japanese girls apparently sell. So apparently,
at least at this table,
do they? So how's everyone else's holiday shopping going? Because I know when I mentioned it, it was just all like, oh.
It was like, thanks for reminding me because I forgot, basically. That's how it's going for me.
I haven't even started yet, to be honest. But I will say, thank God for Amazon.
Yes.
Because that is going to be one, I'm done. That's it.
And you let your workers unionize, buddy.
Yeah.
Yes.
No more penis-shaped rockets. Give them the fucking union.
No, it's true. Did you see the thing where it's all like his stupid little trip to space, like, put so much carbon in the air?
Oh,
I'm not surprised.
This foolishness.
Yeah, this son of a bitch.
Who's
Bezos.
Oh,
Bezos, yeah.
Bezos.
I was at the bar last night, and they have this little TV. It's very similar to like Michael Scott's TV in his
That cost me $200.
Yeah, it's like in this bar. It's in the corner, and in the corner on the news, it was I think it was not Shaq went to space. Who went to space? Michael Strahan went to space.
Random.
Now it's just
people
like
just going to space
now
to go
it's
to
just
space.
yeah. Now it's just like a rich person.
It's a trending thing now for rich people, I guess.
But notice how no one's going to the moon. Throwback to conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
well, they got a hut on the moon now. You guys seen that?
Hut?
Yeah,
what?
Some Chinese lunar rover saw this little cube thing on the moon, and they slowly each day getting like closer to figure out what it is.
How dare they beat us?
Could be Santa's workshop.
Could be.
Ha ha.
We'll
He could have moved.
Yeah, exactly. He said,
It got too hot on it.
Yeah, you beat me to it. It is getting
gotta go to the
warm all
moon.
around.
Oh,
That's why they really
got too
launched
hot
it.
in South
Yeah,
Pole.
these-
Up there is just sipping Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Santa Claus chilling.
Exactly.
I don't have it with me.
That's how he flies around. There's no gravity. It's wicked easy.
Shit.
We love you.
Kid is on to
Santa
something.
No, you might, nobody's
Claus.
thinking that.
Today's main topic. And today's main topic is obviously going to be about the holidays. I know, James, you were on last year. Antonio, you were on last year. And Mike and JD, you'll be joining us. So I want to ask everybody here, even though a lot of us, it's not exactly the same, but, you know, because we don't know their stories. I only just met these guys this year. The first time I met Mike, I got poisoned that night.
I was not involved with the poisoning.
You were not involved with
with
poisoning. You were very cordial, very lovely. And I met JD when we were doing the first episode of this season. So I want to ask everybody, what do you love the most about the holidays?
You want to go first?
Yeah, anybody.
Yeah, sure. See, for me, I don't know. You know, everybody's like, oh, I love the Christmas time. Raised Christian, Irish Catholic, very, very rare, I'm sure, you know, around the Boston area.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Few and far between, I'm sure. But for me, as an adult, I don't have any kids, thankfully. But for me, it's just kind of like just being like a good person. Yeah, exactly. Actually. But for me, it's just the lights
episode.
and being like a good person, like one time of the year at least. That's kind of what it means to me.
Oh, shucks.
That's it, you know?
At the time.
Robot.
It's the most wonderful time of the year to be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, just once. You know, I think that's it.
I don't really remember what I said last year, but the thing that I love the most about the holidays, especially from when I was a kid, is kind of this build up to Christmas. Because you remember right when it turns December 1st, when we were kids, it was all like, oh boy, it's on its way. And the day would just get slower and slower. And like, because this didn't happen all the time. Like if you were a kid and you had like an advent calendar, you guys know what that is, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
If you had an advent calendar, you could physically see the days getting closer and just that build up. And as an adult now, it really is just, I know it's corny as hell, but it really is just a matter of like Christmas is now to me more of a nostalgic feeling.
Yeah.
Of more like every time it comes, I remember how much I loved that I was a kid, and we remember all the Christmases from the past and the Christmases for the future that I'm excited to see, and hopefully I won't spend them alone. But no, it's a great feeling around Christmas that I always just get really into. I love it. Okay. You feel so joyous. You feel so kind and giving, and for the kids, it's usually when they're on their best behavior.
Right.
You try to cram all the niceness into the end of the year.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Except
Get
for
that quota in.
Yeah.
that one little piece of crap in the mall. I want this.
Yeah.
Hear that all
Could
too
do without
often.
that,
And then
bro.
they go,
Yeah.
Santa's watching. I don't give a shit. Well, they don't say
We'll
that.
tell you to him right now then.
Yeah, right.
Say to him.
I know exactly what you mean though. Like the night before Christmas, you're going to bed. You're like, oh my god,
I could not sleep. I could
Yeah.
not sleep.
But I've lost the magic since then. I'm
Yeah.
no longer
Yeah.
a kid. I'm not waking up to, and of course, like even if I were to wake up to all these like materialistic things, like video games I used to get, all this stuff. Video games suck now, so I don't even want video games. I don't, I don't really want presents anymore. But back then, it was all about the presents.
Oh,
for me,
yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Did any of you guys happen to like sneak out before everybody
Oh,
woke
yeah.
up and like took it
Like wait for Santa.
Yeah,
You know, you
always,
just
always,
scoping 'em
always,
out.
always. I told a great story last year about what happened when I did that. So go watch last year's episode and you go see that. But no, I would always
Even also
now-
go back to last year's episode. I look terrible. I'm doing much
Reinforce
better.
that fact.
I am doing much better now.
And
so-
here it is on
We're
screen
all proud of
right about now. Wow, look at you, James.
I look
How
terrible.
far we've come.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly. I don't know what was going on. 2020. That's why.
There you go.
Yeah, it was a rough 2020.
Quarantine does a lot to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's a Christmas miracle. Look at him.
Yeah, right.
Oh, look at
Right,
you.
looking right here.
Just in
Looking
time for the
better
holidays.
than ever.
Thanks.
What about you, JD? What makes you feel so
Besides
holiday-ish?
the nostalgia, like we just talked about, I definitely, as corny as it sounds, family. And not even just like the generic family that the traditional one, but the friends that you've made over the year, and all the people that you've grown to know and whatnot. I definitely learned through growing up that your friends are very important when it comes to things. You know what I'm saying? And I look at them. I look at my friends more as family, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So
Like, there's no separation of
Exactly,
like a cousin or like a guy I've known for like 7 years.
exactly.
That's so good
You know
to
what I
hear.
mean? So yeah, I would
Do you
definitely-
cross the universes around Christmas? Like, do you like have them all come to the one place and then give out presents, or do you still go in like separate little planets? Of like, here's your thing, and then there's your thing over there.
No. So I usually make my rounds, and then some years, friends and I, we do like a Friendsgiving. We also do like a Secret Santa and whatnot. So yeah, it's very wholesome over here.
Wholesome family values. You know what I mean?
We love our families.
Nah,
All
exactly.
smiles.
But I'm with you though with like the whole friends thing. I think in
Yeah.
recent years, my favorite Christmas memory was I was staying at the Quinn's house. My good friends the Quinns, and the night before, Steve went to the hospital with an asthma attack, pretty serious.
And he's fine.
He's fine now. Yeah, he's actually just had his second child.
Oh,
so shout out to
shit.
Congrats.
Jenna Eve Quinn.
Hey.
Oh, so he's not fine then.
Exactly. Yeah,
He's great, he's
life
great.
is crazy.
Congratulations.
Life moves fast, but shout out to the whole family. So he went to the hospital, so the family wasn't celebrating Christmas the next morning. Like, shit's serious. So me and JQ were in the basement. We're like, all right, let's just get fucked up. So we just drank like
Naturally.
a whole bunch of Smirnoff, like colorful nips, and made the long walk to Dunkin' Donuts, because there's only one Dunkin' Donuts open in Quincy, and that's actually the original Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, that is right.
Number
Yeah,
one.
24 hours.
So we had to make the long, almost like it was almost biblical, the long journey.
The wise men.
Yeah.
It was like a really poor weather out,
And you
like,
walked?
So you follow
yeah.
style, the
And then
whole
we
thing.
got to the Dunks, and of course they had like it's so packed because like everyone's a fiend for Dunkin' Donuts, and there's only one open.
In this
So
area,
they're
yeah.
very low supply, so we couldn't even get the things we wanted. But all in all, and then we ended up visiting Steve in the hospital that day, and it was just a chaotic Christmas.
Damn.
Yeah,
you go.
That sounds biblical.
But it was fun. It was fun. Yeah.
What do you guys do to get yourself in the holiday spirit? Because I know everybody's different, but I feel like there's a lot of things a lot of people can do that's kind of the same. But what do you guys usually
I struggle to get in the holiday spirit.
You do?
And I feel like it just comes and goes so fast too.
It does. Now that we're older.
Yes.
It's very commercialized.
Yes, that's how I kind of view it too.
Very commercialized.
Yeah, but unimaginable scale. But I do what he does, and I usually get drunk.
Oh, yeah?
That's me in the holiday spirit, like peppermint schnapps, some hot cocoa. Yeah, you get in any spirit.
How do you feel about eggnog? You guys, is this a pro eggnog table? No.
I don't really know.
Yes,
I've not had it
absolutely.
because the egg drink.
Yeah, you can't drink.
But to be honest, I do the non-alcoholic one.
yeah.
I don't like the alcoholic one.
It gets worse.
Yeah.
God, I can only drink it with alcohol, but I'm already drunk.
Oh,
by
but
then.
it's gross.
I'm down to try anything except for cookies at
Like
an open
yogurt?
house, but
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll definitely give it a shot because it's a thing that everybody does. Like
it's
ginger,
the only
like
time of the year.
like
anyone
gingerbread. Like I don't really do gingerbread. I don't like the cinnamon. I don't like the
gross.
spices.
I hate gingerbread.
I don't do
Yeah.
gingerbread.
Except
Sometimes.
if
Even
it's
if it's
soft.
fresh.
Soft.
No,
What
even
about
if-
soft ones? The soft gingerbread?
Not even. I just don't do
What?
it. I'm not a fan of the spices.
Wow.
It's like too much sugar kind of stuff like
It's
that.
not even the sugar. It's just too much like weird taste. I'll definitely give it again. But
ginger,
yeah,
essentially.
perhaps. But the
Okay.
only gingerbread that I remember eating is like, do you remember when you get like the box gingerbread houses that like you like crack and you make yourselves? That's really the only exposure to gingerbread that I have, and that stuff's not too tasty.
Yeah, I feel like that's more for
Oh, that's
construction
be-
purposes.
Yeah, but when you're done with the gingerbread house, you're supposed to eat them. But I remember they would just get hard.
I never like ate the house.
I just ate the
I feel like that was a
frosting and
massive
everything.
waste of food. You just build this little construction.
I would just remember sneaking like a
Don't got
Skittle
it.
or an M&M, like, oh, it's supposed to go on the roof.
Those
It's a
like,
low burning wall.
those slab walls that they give you for like the gingerbread kits, like those things are like
a weapon.
Yeah,
like they're hard as
like
fuck.
that. It's literally that. Go out and buy one right now. We'll wait.
It's like it's
Yeah,
very
those
difficult
things are
to
deadly
eat.
out there.
Yeah,
They make it
break
like
your
prefab
teeth.
houses. It's crazy.
You mentioned holiday foods. Like, why does like the shittiest candies come show their face? Like, we're on candy corn during Halloween, awful.
Tastes like
and,
oil.
And then candy canes. I hate candy canes.
I don't
No,
know.
you don't do
Yeah.
candy canes?
No,
They're
and
just
they-
decorations
and they only
now.
come
It's
just a
around.
mint.
Yeah, they're just decorations.
Oh, it's terrible.
Just like eating a mint.
I will say the candy canes that I always stand were the rainbow ones because they taste like cherries. Those are always my favorite. The candy cane, the regular ones aesthetically are very pleasing, but the ones that we would always get, we don't really get them that much anymore because they're not too good for your teeth.
Yeah.
Is the rainbow ones? They're all no. You didn't know that?
I did not.
No, but they're rainbow and they taste like cherry, and they were always my favorite. But something that I would always do to get in the holiday spirit, and I don't know if it's gonna come up again in the outline because if I look like a schmuck if I go down and read like this. But I always try and watch like Christmas specials, like some of my favorite ones. Like my absolute favorite one is always Christmas Who from SpongeBob.
Oh, all right. Shit,
You know.
Okay, yeah.
It's the one. It's their Christmas episode, shaping up to be
The first
a
one.
wonderful
Yeah.
holiday. And then my favorite part is when they're all waiting for Santa to go to Bikini Bottom, and he doesn't show up, and then Squidward is just shitting on SpongeBob the entire time, and then SpongeBob's all like, "Squidward, I got you this so you wouldn't feel bad when Santa came." And then he opens it, and it's a little clarinet made of wood, and it's playing the Nutcracker, and then Squidward goes, "I feel like a," and they just like put like a picture of a donkey over
jackass?
him.
Yeah.
And
Dude, SpongeBob is
he goes,
crazy.
"A
So
big
good.
jerk." So go check that out. It's one of my favorites. It's a little early for everyone, but that's usually what I always try to
That's a
watch
classic,
when
yeah.
I'm
Talking
trying to get in the mood.
Some real SpongeBob fans here, so that's a
Yeah,
great
that's
choice.
iconic. Yeah, for sure. But
And
yeah,
w-
watching that.
And what's so weird, and this is really, really weird, something that always kind of gets me in the Christmas mood is the Family Guy Star Wars things. Because I remember when the first one came out, Blue Harvest, and then the other two, which if I remember was, I forgot, but the other two, Empire and Return of the Jedi, I remember getting them for Christmas. So I have an association with them and Christmas. And for some reason, Star Wars is popular around Christmas again. Because, back in the Star Wars days, if anyone's a big Star Wars fan,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
before the Disney bio.
Yeah. So,
Didn't one of them come out around Christmas time?
yeah, like
maybe
Force
No
Awakens.
relation. There's no relation. I saw they
Whoa.
were showing the 25 Nights of Christmas commercial yesterday. I was watching it. Toy Story is not a fucking Christmas movie. Why is Toy Story in the mix?
Presents,
Can I tell you
guess?
why? Can I tell you why?
Generalization.
Toys?
Can I tell you why?
Yeah,
Because in
toys,
the
I
last minute, it takes place during Christmas.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah,
And then Andy goes,
Toys.
"Wow,
when you get the dog or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess
So that kind of just falls under like the whole is Die Hard.
Man.
I was just about to say that. Yes.
Because it's Die Hard a Christmas movie because there's a little bit of Christmas in Die Hard, or is it released on Christmas?
It is on Christmas. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It's
wasn't it a
big
holiday
robbery
party?
on Christmas? Yeah, holiday party.
It was a holiday party.
Fun fact: I've never watched.
Never
Never
seen
watched
that?
Me
that
either,
one.
but I
It's a
know
good
enough
movie.
about it. Yeah.
Die Hard's a good movie, but yeah, does that qualify as a Christmas movie?
Yes,
What
it does.
qualifies as
Yes, it
Christmas?
does.
John by Lil Wayne's a Christmas song because that came out on Christmas.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, there it
That's
is.
a fun fact. Yeah.
Put that on your Christmas
Play that in
playlist,
church,
man.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
JD, what do you do to get in the holiday spirit?
Listen to John by Lil Wayne.
Yeah, I guess
That's
so.
it.
Yeah.
Watch Star Wars.
That's how it
Man.
performs.
Well, growing up, I used to watch like all the Christmas movies, like the claymation ones.
the Rankin
oh,
Bass
like
ones.
Yeah, yeah,
Rudolph
yeah.
and Frosty.
Yes,
like that.
yes,
Classics.
I gotta tell you, I'm like super obsessed with I'm Mr. Green Christmas. I'm Mr. Sun.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah, that's
I
one
love
of the
that
good
stuff.
ones.
I'm all like, I could totally sing that
That's
stuff.
the Heat Miser one, right? Or
They
something.
Yeah,
call
yeah,
me
yeah.
The year
Heat
without a Santa Claus,
Miser.
right? The year without a Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's Santa Claus.
Oh yeah,
That's
I'm
what it's
sure
called.
that's what it is. And then they got
Not a big
his
fan of that one.
his friend. They call me Snow Miser.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
not.
the
It was too
thing I
much like
took.
singing and dancing for me to really grasp what was happening.
Yeah,
Everybody was just saying what they
Beautiful.
were.
I just appreciated just the whole like process of getting that movie made.
It was made in like the
Yeah, it was a
60s,
while
yeah,
ago
yeah,
too.
man.
So
and honestly, maybe it's just me. No, a lot of people feel this way. The movement really kind of turned me off as a kid. They're always like, "Let me tell you something."
Yeah,
I'm
very
just like,
like demonic, like
Yeah, and I feel like you're creating all these like little demigods in the Christmas universe now. Now we got a Heat Miser and a Snow Miser. I'm like, it's not enough keeping up with Frosty and
Is
Rudolph
that the
and
same?
all these other things.
With put one foot in front of the other.
I believe so. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really watch any of them, so I can't tell you which one is which.
I feel they
So
all came from the same studio.
yeah,
no, they definitely did. Absolutely.
right. The
Gotta
Rankin
knock
Rankin
them.
Bass stuff. All I know is that they redid Heat Miser and they had Harvey Firestein say he's all like, "They called me Heat Miser."
See, that sounds
that
worse.
sounds terrible.
Yeah, that sounds worse.
Well, no, that's how Harvey Firestein is. We love Harvey Firestein.
Okay, yeah, I'm hearing Javi and Steen. I'm like, Firestein? That's the word?
Firestein,
Not
good
Weinstein.
guy. Weinstein,
Bad guy.
go to hell.
Okay, all right. I was like, wait, Javi who?
So, this is a good question. When do you guys start decorating? Like, even when you were growing up, like, do you guys do it too early? Do you do it too late? Some people, they theoretically can like get the tree on Christmas Eve and then decorate it.
I did that last year.
You did
Oh yeah.
because you wanted to, or because you forgot?
Well, it was just like it's 2020, not really in the spirit per se. You're like, just putting it up to take it down. I don't have any
fair
kids,
enough.
Who am I
That's
doing
fair
this for? You know.
And that's.
But then I was like, you got to do the tree. You know,
Yeah.
it's, at some point. So I just threw it up the night of, and then leave it there until
But
New
do
Year's.
you have
fake or real?
But do you have
Always fake.
Okay.
Always fake. I'm not. I've had. My dad calls it the Charlie Brown tree. It's like the tree he had as a kid.
Yeah.
It's like the sick from the 40s. Literally, it's the first artificial trees they ever made. So it's like plug in the fucking branches.
Yeah,
and
you should be careful with that. It's probably like decorated with asbestos or something.
most likely lead paint kept it green for years. I'm telling you.
Yikes.
So normally
Lungs even greener.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
huffing paint each holiday?
That's why
Like
it's
Scoob.
got such a good mood. Exactly. It's like such a good mood. I'm like, I'm just really happy for some reason next to this
Yeah,
tree here.
just can't stop giggling.
Hey, it's snowing on the snow. That's asbestos.
If you don't mind my asking, no, it's too personal. But I was gonna ask you something. But if I ever move out and get my own place, I kind of have that conversation too. Of should I have a tree? It's just gonna be me,
Right.
because I feel like if it's like Christmas and there's no tree, I'll feel like a lonely loser. But if I feel like if I do it, then I'm really just doing it for myself.
Yeah.
And it's a difficult debate. Like the debate last year on when do you actually start giving kids gifts? Like when they're babies, like they're not gonna remember.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, right.
It's just for yourself. You're like, hey, I gave a kid a gift.
Isn't that nice
That's
of
been
me?
my policy with my nephew the last 3 years. But now
There you go.
he's 4.
I
so
know
I'm
now-
he probably could remember this. But he's also very spoiled too. So I don't.
There you go.
So we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see what he gets.
Why don't you just open like a get him a bond or something? Like when you turn 18,
No,
you'll
that
see the
actually-
you'll be to cash this out.
I'll get him an
some crypto.
NFT.
Yeah,
of
exactly.
Santa Claus.
Exactly.
But how I decorate, I just put a little Santa hat on him and call it a day.
When do you start though?
When I start, whenever she wants me to.
Okay,
Nice, good answer.
JD, when do you start
Safe
decorating for Christmas?
Well, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I actually haven't put anything up yet right now.
Well, what
Well-
about growing up?
Growing up, My grandmother probably, I would say, she started like right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like the night after. She would just start putting up like the little stuff around the house.
The leftovers aren't even gone yet.
Exactly.
Right.
Wow. Fridge is still full of Thanksgiving turkey. But like she's still putting up like wreaths and all this stuff.
Can I just say something? Because we're talking about leftovers. I don't know what the hell happened, but I was in the car a few weeks ago after Thanksgiving, and I was listening to Magic 106.7. That's where Boston's.
I love that jingle.
Boston's Christmas station.
Yeah, they started early.
And they said that one of the government food bureaus like, oh, make sure you throw out that Thanksgiving meal because it should be expired by now. I'm like, oh, you're full of shit. And then I went home and my turkey stunk. I'm like, what did the government do to the turkeys?
You want to be honest something?
I was so bummed out.
It's a plot.
I was super bummed out, but no, yeah, that's how it starts with from what I remember too. It would usually at the end of Thanksgiving, small stuff comes out. It's like a snowball effect. Like, oh, just a thing on the door and a little bit of garland on the handrails, and then one weekend, boom, all the boxes are in the living room.
An explosion.
Yeah. I remember this one time. This is actually last year. It was right after Thanksgiving, and I said we got the tree. We got a real tree, and I said it's actually it's funny sad. And I said, okay, everyone, we're gonna do the tree. I brought out everything. It's in the house. I put the tree up. I fed the tree water and all that. And I said, okay, we're gonna decorate the tree at 7. No one showed up. We're gonna decorate the tree at 7:30. No one showed up. We're gonna decorate the tree at 8. No one showed up. So I'm like, fine, I'm gonna decorate this tree. So I turned on Home Alone, a film I've never actually watched in its entirety. I've only just skipped to the heist. That's the best part. That's all the slapstick. And I just remember just decorating the tree by myself.
Home Alone.
Yeah. And I'm all like, Home Alone. And I'm literally just like, well, this is what my future's going to look like. Just wrapping the lights around the tree. I was going to say, it was a good tree. Well, it wasn't really a good tree because the branches were a little flimsy. I don't know if I'm the one that picked that out or not. But no, usually, yeah, just about, we should be done decorating, at least when I was growing up in my house, by the end of the first full week of December.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think December is like an appropriate time.
You can take a little time, like 1 or 2 weeks to get the tree. That's as long as you have like the house like mostly decorated, like that's fine.
So you do like the whole thing, the whole house. Because for me, I just put the tree and maybe a wreath or something.
Well, we usually did a wreath above the fireplace, and we did a wreath on the front door, and we tried to do. Usually, it's just the living room that's decorated because the dining room, not really. The kitchen, maybe like some like ceramic like cookie jars, like that's it. But it's really just the front yard. We didn't do lights yet this year, so if people are trying to dox me, it's the light that has no. It's the house that has no lights on it.
I watch people struggle putting their lights up sometimes, and it's just so wow. I just blows my mind.
And the thing with that is, you have to do it again several weeks from now, but backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And doing it backwards is worse. Mm-hmm. Like even for Halloween, I didn't half-ass it. I just put some stuff up, and I said, "Oh shit, now I gotta take this stuff down." But I tried to get out of it by saying, "Well, I put it up, so you guys take it down." But obviously that didn't fly, so I had to go use the hoe and just try to take some stuff out of the house.
Ho ho ho, you know.
Yeah,
that's where it comes from.
You betcha. So let me ask everybody. Oh yeah. So I don't know why that's double labeled, but do you guys have any holiday traditions that you guys always do? Like, you know, when you're friends or you're with family or with ex-lovers or your best friend Antonio Agcaoili. I don't recommend spending Christmas with ex-lovers unless you guys are cool. Sometimes they're cool afterwards.
Sometimes they are.
Sometimes. Go watch the breakups episode.
Yeah, go watch the breakup episode.
Well, you have to listen to it.
Yeah, for me, it's like I'm always like on the go in life. Christmas is like the one day I just don't leave the house. You know what I mean? Like it's just me, like and like the family, and I just like lock myself in. I ain't gotta be bothered for nothing. It's like the eternal day off, you know. And I'm just like, go, like do whatever I want today. Take a nap all day, like just watch Christmas movies, whatever. So that's kind of the tradition of just not doing anything. You know, you open the gifts, you reconnect, you watch a couple of movies, and then you go to bed early. You know.
Any chance I get, I always turn on Magic 106.7.
I leave that on all day.
Yeah, all day.
And
I just listen. And this year, for the first time, because I have an office job now, and I was able to finagle really old radio to get it to work in my office. Like, there's an antenna on this thing.
There you go.
That's how old it is.
I've seen that in your
Dial
story.
it in, you know?
And I get 106.7, and I realize, wow, they really only play like around 70-ish songs, don't they? Because around because this would happen. Some years I've never heard a song before, and then I would play, and then it would be the song I hear all the time. Like I think it was 2019, the song I never heard of was Elton John's "Step Into Christmas," "Step Into Christmas," and then when I heard it, then I could not stop hearing it. 2016, 2017, around that time, it was John Legend, the guy who got shot.
Are you sure
Lennon.
it's just like you're aware of it, so you're noticing more? It's kind of like when
That's
you
probably what it
get a
is.
new car, and then you keep seeing that same car.
That's probably
everywhere.
what it is, because back when I was like in like the middle of college, for the first time I remember hearing and like remembering, "Have a very Merry Christmas." It's funny. I always thought that was kids singing along, but it turned out that was just Yoko.
Ooh. Oh damn! I actually thought it was children.
No, I think it's just Yoko, like multiple Yokos. But then after hearing that, I just couldn't stop not hearing it. I'm all like, and now this year it was Peebo Bryson. I forgot what song he sings, and now I just keep hearing that freaking Peebo Bryson song all over again.
The one I hear would be that Wham! Last Christmas.
Oh, that's expected,
right? But I eternally hear that. I feel like every radio, and whenever I turn it on, just that song.
Based on lovers and a man and love. Aww.
Yeah. The whole concert here.
Yeah, right.
I know. Hopefully, I don't get demonetized.
Yeah.
But no, I always try to listen to the the Christmas music, and I always try it up. At least try it out. Oh, the traditions, yeah, and watch all my favorite specials, of course.
I wake up really early. I go to South Station with my boys. We throw rocks at trains.
Oh,
and then we go to Shlomo's house and we sing the Hanukkah song because he doesn't celebrate Christmas, and we laugh at him.
and they're just in the front yard.
I love that part. Dude, 8 Crazy Nights, underrated.
Spectacular.
That was a good. Yeah.
Spectacular. One of Amsterdam's best. If not, definitely best.
We were talking about it the other day, I believe, and one of the scenes in that movie with the porta potty, Antonio? The
porta potty, yeah.
So gross, but
terrible.
Still a very funny movie.
This is what we call a porta potty.
Oh, no question. Any more traditions?
What about you, JD? Anything you do?
Looking. Recently, no. Honestly, yeah. Recently, I've just been busy, life and all that stuff. So I actually really haven't been able to do much when it comes to the holidays. But growing up, definitely was, like I said, decorating the tree, and just making rounds with family.
Yep.
Like the travel. It's crazy. All day. I'm talking all day.
So on Christmas Day, you just be going from like
house to house.
Yeah,
absolutely. Like I'd hit the mornings. I'd be at home in the mornings, obviously, open my own presents. And then literally once that's done, all right, get ready. And then we come back at like 8, 9 at night.
I see.
On the move all day.
On the move, yeah.
I'm right there with you because I spent most of my life in Quincy, but all my family's in Western Mass.
Yeah.
So 2-hour trip there
so
and back.
Far apart.
Family drama. Oh, very tiring day Christmas was. But
yeah, I mean, I came back with a nice loot from all the family members, obviously.
Nice haul.
Yeah.
There you go.
It was worth it, but
of course.
Obviously, it was just very tiring.
It's a taxing day kind of thing, So
well,
I do that in advance before Christmas. I do the holiday family gathering. I do that like a week before. Get it out of the way. That's why I said Christmas, don't talk to me. Don't bother. We already did this. We're good.
Well, I think this is a cool thing that we start. So there's these things that I was able to accumulate. They're called Christmas crackers, and they're very big over in the UK. So, Avion, if you're listening, we got crackers for you. And it's a nice little thing that I've always wanted to try. So I'll send 2 over there. And do you guys know how these work?
No.
Well, James does. I explained. So here's how. Don't do it yet.
Oh God.
So you have to do it with someone else. Like other stuff.
Is this like a wishbone thing? You
I'll explain. So JD, which one do you want?
I kind of like this.
Okay, so I'll use this one. Here's how it works. So JD grabs one end and I grab one end, and this is the one that I want. So we both pull it. What do you want on 3?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and on the 3 we pull.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Sounds
so
good.
1. We'll do it together.
1, 2, 3.
All right. And this will be mine, and it comes with a little gift inside.
Oh, so like a fortune cookie?
You said there was a small explosion.
You didn't hear it? I got tweezers.
I did hear it.
I got tweezers and a paper crown. Wow. Give it a second.
It could also be a hat.
Oh wow!
And this
was
really
folded.
This is really big in the UK. My head's too big. This is really big in the UK, and what they do is they have these with dinner.
Yo, what?
Interesting.
This thing costs more than the tweezers to make, though.
Yeah, and I got the tweezers. And it comes with a little joke. What? Hey, JD. Why did the schoolboy eat his homework?
Why?
Because the teacher told him it was a piece of cake.
Wow.
Honestly,
English
one of the worst jokes I've ever heard.
No, because
which honestly makes it a good joke.
Right? It's so bad, it's funny.
Because the jokes are supposed to be bad. So, do we want to do one on that side and we'll rotate?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, just go get them.
Who wins though?
At 3.
Well, who's that? James, is that yours?
This is mine.
So you can have that.
Okay. Right,
pull on 3. Pull on 3.
2, 3, pull. All right.
Oh,
I think I broke it.
So if you pull that
Christmas
string,
this year, guys.
all right, James, what'd you get? If you pull that string, that's where the snap is.
Oh,
that was kind of fun.
Sound like a little firecracker.
I got a rock. You know, I got this.
Got a rock.
Oh, it kind of smells bad.
Well, it's the sulfur.
Dude, that's a whole unit of construction.
What'd you get?
I don't know.
This is gonna be a shitty Christmas for a kid who got this
What the
half.
hell is this?
Right?
A cookie cutter?
Oh, snap.
What about your crown?
What crown?
Is this a ring?
Didn't you get a paper mache crown?
Oh, I ain't got shit.
Wow. It should be in there.
Okay, I did.
Where's the joke?
Yeah, put it on and tell us the joke.
I don't think
Oh, give us the joke,
if
please.
If this thing doesn't fit your head.
If it's not gonna fit my head,
it's
not
definitely
gonna fit you.
The joke.
Does this have an age limit, like 3?
No, they're for everybody.
Oh,
Hey, Mike
wow.
Lamb. How does the man in the moon cut his hair?
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Eclipse it.
That's actually pretty good.
That's not bad. That's not
pretty
bad.
good.
So they basically give you dad jokes.
Yes.
Okay.
At best.
Yeah. Very
this-
shitty dad jokes.
So this is
reminds
like
me of,
this is like a wishbone-ish kind of vibe because
JD's turn.
I definitely
1, 2, 3. So that's yours. What'd you get? And we'll save one for Shlomo.
Jesus, this is like Oliver Twist Christmas right now.
I'm definitely not gonna put that on.
Learn that lesson.
So Antonio,
Yes.
why did the oyster leave the party early?
He got a call on his shell phone?
No, that's actually not bad. But no, because he pulled a muscle.
The jokes are getting better at least, you know.
Hey, what was your little
What's your
present?
consolation prize?
I also got tweezers.
No,
nail
nail
clippers.
Nail clipper.
You can't go wrong with nail
Why are these
clippers.
like?
I'm pretty jealous of that one.
I love nail
My
clippers.
nails are constantly growing fast.
Want trade? I like cookies.
I already
man.
bent this. I'm sorry.
Not like that cost me money or anything. All right, Mike. That's
here
the
we go.
best one.
This is
Well,
the
it's
best
mine
to
now.
last. So I'm gonna get screwed again. All right. Ready?
okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, pull. There we go.
Hey!
Opa!
What the hell?
What is
A
that?
paper clip.
No, Jesus Christ.
Wait,
Thank you.
and these are actual.
I never thought I'd get one of these actually.
So,
God, it made me a happy guy.
all right, I got a question. So, does everybody in the UK work in an office space? Because these are all a lot of like
Why do you
office
give him, like, 2? Oh,
supplies.
thank you. This is what I really wanted.
Oh, hold on. They'll fit Mike. It'll fit
Oh,
Mike.
Put it around my
absolutely.
neck.
Might be a little too big for him.
Hey,
There it is. There it
This is what
is.
it's made for, you know. Oh, here we go.
What's the joke?
Oh,
They actually
here-
give you a fact too. They give you a fact and a joke. I don't know if you guys did facts as well. I got a fact.
Oh,
here.
it told me to play charades.
Yeah, mine told me to play charades too.
Ah,
I'm just,
same.
I got a fact
I'm
here.
just clearing off the table, but go ahead.
Sea otters hold hands while they sleep so they don't drift away from each other.
You didn't know that?
That's a terrible joke.
No, this is a fact. This is the fact. The joke here. All right.
Make sure you say, "Hey, James."
That sucked.
Hey, James.
Hey.
How many letters are
you
in
hear
the
the tone in his voice?
angelic alphabet?
The angelic alphabet. I don't know.
The Christmas alphabet has no L.
Haha. Noel.
I'm waiting for the rest of the joke. Maybe it's still in here.
No, it's all on one piece of paper.
That's it. Well, I got a paperclip at
That
least.
joke's
so
too
it's
complicated for me. I don't
Damn.
get
Well,
it.
if anyone gets that
what's an
joke,
angelic alphabet?
Where are the crickets on that one?
maybe it's a UK kind of thing.
The fact was funny about the sea otters.
I think because of the song Noel.
That was a nice little
Is this
detour.
how much are these? You gotta tell me, please. Like,
I'll tell you off camera.
oh Jesus, did they give you a bulk deal?
It was a pack of 6.
Pack of 6.
It was a pack of 6.
For a paperclip.
Yeah, I'm genuinely
I thought we got
cackling
the
to
pet
this.
rock.
Cackling to this.
I think it's pretty fucking cool.
JD got the
This
best
is an
thing.
amazing idea. I wish we had better
Yeah, it's reasons like this why this isn't popular in the United States.
This is like stocking stuffers from like your grandmother or something.
But it's gone like they got gunpowder in here. You know what I mean? They made a firework. But to print, like not enough trees dying, and we need to print paper for this. We really need to like.
So let me ask you,
like, what generation did this come out in?
Yours
like the 40s?
This is proper use.
It only fits you.
I'm the guy they put in the ads. Like, look how much fun he's having.
All right,
it's on the infomercial.
God, that was fun. So let's get back to it. So, what would you say is some of your best like holiday memories? And then you got some worse ones. So I've really been kind of caught in between. I kind of have a story that kind of plays on both. But there goes that.
Here goes Christmas
cookie cutter.
There goes Christmas.
So I will say this. So this one time, it was one Christmas. I was in college, and I'm gonna. Enough of that. It looked ridiculous. You look good in it. But this one time, I was in college, and I was dating this girl at the time, and I will just say, it's a good memory. It was just around Christmas. It was a good memory, and it was, let's just say, I left her place very late in the night. Okay, let's just say that.
Scandalous.
And let me say, boy, did that screw me over, because I went back that morning after a final, if you catch my drift, and because I spent so much time there, I had to go take the train from New York to Boston. And when I finally got into Boston, when I finally got to New York, missed my train.
Damn.
So imagine me having to go, oh Christ, oh Christ, oh Christ. I have to call my mom to tell her that I missed the train that she paid for, and now I need another one, or else I'm going to be stuck in New York begging for change.
And this is on Christmas?
Just about around Christmas time.
Wow. This is we're talking about worst memories, right? That seems like not a good
you know what? There aren't really that many, horrifying, Christmas memories. But I will say it's a pretty one that I don't remember fondly because I just remember like, hey mom, guess what? I'm coming home. There's something else you need to know. I'm gonna need some help. And then I had to get up, quick little cheap ticket on Northeastern Regional, and I was able to get home. But quickly, one of my favorite Christmas memories was, I originally was gonna bring them in, was one year, I think it might have been because. When I forgot, it was like 2000, from 2002 to 2004, around that time. I remember when I was a kid, Yu-Gi-Oh was really big again, and we usually do. When I remember that year, we did the presents first, and then we did stockings afterwards. And then when I went to my stocking, and my dad says, "I'll make sure you reach all the way down," and there's literally like a brick of packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards of like all different kinds, and I was elated. I'll never forget that feeling. It was literally like if you ever held like a wad of cash, that's how it felt for me. It was literally like I could have killed somebody with that. But that's just one of my. I have so many great Christmas memories, but I don't want to share them all because I won't have any to talk about next year. What about anybody else? Anybody else have any glum or awesome memories of your holidays?
I got a good one, and I also got a bad one. So I'll start with the bad one first. So to this day, still horrifies me. But one Christmas, I woke up to my guinea pig dead.
Oh, tragic.
But he was in the process of dying.
Oh,
worse.
No.
So, yeah. And I was, I want to say I was like 9-ish. Like 9 or 10, around that age. And yeah, I was coming down the stairs, and he was just like, he was laid out on his side in front of his dish. And like, I thought he was sleeping. I mean, they usually lay like that when they're sleeping, so I don't think anything of it. But time goes by, and I'm just like, all right, like,
he's not moving.
Food's not like, I was bringing him like lettuce and whatnot, and I was like, all right, he's probably tired. But again, was not moving. And then I decided to finally kind of take him out.
Did you poke him?
I didn't poke him.
Okay. That might have helped.
But I essentially, once I picked him up, I don't know if I did it, but literally once I picked him up, like the breathing stopped. So I'm yelling. I'm yelling at this point. And my mom comes running, and my mom's like, "What happened?" And like, it's dead in my hands.
What was its name?
God, that's tragic.
So RP Ace, you know what I'm saying? I know you're up there now, man, but yeah, it's
looking down.
He was of age though. He was like 4.
Yeah, they don't live that long.
Yeah, no. But
they were bred to be eaten, so they were not meant to live that long. Read a book, guys.
But yeah,
watch that episode of South Park.
He was the man, though. He used to run on my arm. Like, I just put my hand down, and he would know to just go up my arm. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough.
No, Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it was tough.
I feel like dying on such a day as Christmas will kind of make you. Do you ever feel like he's still there on some Christmases?
No,
the ghost of Ace is...
So I have 2 guinea pigs right now. So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Sons.
The memory continues.
Son of Ace.
But yeah, no, it's for a couple years afterwards though. I was, like I said, I was traumatized because I was like, did I kill him? Because
Well, can I just say, I'm pretty sure you didn't.
No, yeah, no. Now that I'm older, I figured out like, yeah,
like it's not impossible,
it.
but I'm pretty sure you didn't. You just, when you picked him up, that's when you finally realized that it died.
That's tragic.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
but
the best memories.
Best though, hands down, it was when I finally got my own copy of San Andreas. That was the best.
There you go.
Because beforehand, I used to have to like either borrow it from one of my friends, but like, you know, kind of sneakily do it.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, exactly.
And then, you know, my mom ended up finding out, and then she's like, all right, you want your own copy? Like, you know, I'll get it to you.
Remember the days, yeah.
So she got me a gift card for Christmas to GameStop. Shout out GameStop. And we went to go grab one.
There you go. For me,
you look great with your crown and your paperclip.
This is up there for me. This is a tough.
Ice
Sure.
It's like a
Christmas
piece.
so
like the clip just gives it a little essence
little
of, you know,
pizzazz out there.
I
Yeah,
like that.
Santa's happy now.
And you can keep your gifts, by the way.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
They're all yours.
far too kind.
Well,
I
I'm going
thought
to
this was a
return the
rental.
joke to you.
You definitely have joke back. I would like to actually research the real punchline of that joke. Definitely. But
We'll
in
read it
terms
again
of
afterwards.
in terms of worst, so my thankfully my Christmases have been pretty like contained. Like I said, I just staying home.
Contained.
I don't go outside. I don't risk any shitty things ruining it. So they were pretty much like follow suit each year. But one year there was we had a blackout.
Oh.
So just, you know, in a flashlight, you know what I mean? Like, okay, what do we got? You know, and you're holding up, that's where the candles will come in handy there for sure. But anyway, no heat and no power.
Oh.
But, you know, you just, you know, put a blanket on, you just flashlight it and you're good, you know? For the best, it'd probably it would probably have to just be one where, like, the whole family kind of together. So, like, my mom, dad, because they were never together. So, like, having them all together for a moment, like, everybody was just getting along. Probably like that, you know, because it was so rare to even see that kind of thing happen. So I'd probably say something like that, you know, nothing too spectacular for those at least. So
I feel like kind of similar to me. It's like so many of my Christmases as a youth were kind of the same. You know, presents galore, all these things. It's great. I'll just point out, of course, the story I told earlier, the boozy Christmas story with JQ going to the hospital. It was a fun day. And the time I got a GameCube and Mario Double Dash, and I played until my eyes bled.
Did it come with a memory card?
I'd assume so. I'd hope so.
Because when I got a GameCube, it did not come with a memory card.
Maybe not. And I kind of vaguely remember having to keep it on.
Oh,
that's why I did
overnight.
Oh no, I didn't keep it on, but yeah, it took me like a month to get a memory card. I talked about that in the last year's.
And for worst, Christmases are always pretty okay. I don't think I have a worse Christmas. I don't think, unless I'm drawing a blank, maybe.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I know you weren't too fond of your cracker gifts.
No, you know, actually, I think it was perfect for this podcast. To be honest, that was pretty fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, this
That's interesting.
A novel idea.
So how would you describe, and Mike kind of already did this, how would you describe like your perfect like Christmas, the perfect holidays? Because I know Mike once said it's like getting specifically everybody together for you.
Yeah, the immediate family. Yeah, that's more so. It's just like the least amount of drama as possible. Everybody's happy. Everyone's just content. You know, I think that's a way of life in general, just to be as content as possible. You know, so ideal Christmas is just like, you know, everybody's cool, everybody's happy, everybody's just a little peace on earth for the day. And that's like a perfect Christmas for me. You know, inside the household, abroad, you hope, you know, everybody out there is just kind of like, all right, you know, maybe like for me, it's like, you know, as long as my Christmas contain, that's great. But I always kind of like to think like, you know, like I said, a little peace on earth. I hope like the homeless guy down the street's getting taken care of today. I hope like
no, he's freezing to death, and we will laugh.
Yeah, but I just hope
the show was gonna fix everything.
Yeah, one can hope. But that's
hold your breath.
Yeah, that's the ideal Christmas, you know, because again, it's just geez, I don't really want to get into this just yet, but it's like kind of a made up holiday. You know what I mean? So it's like, can we just pretend?
Well, all holidays are made up.
Exactly. You know, even more so when it's just so down your throat since end of Halloween for that matter.
That is true.
So I'm like, I just hope that all this hype for once, this one day, that everybody just has a little peace of mind, little kind of contentment across the world. That's a perfect Christmas for me.
Well, I was going to ask to elaborate, but I think I've heard enough.
Yeah. Happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah, right. Peace on earth.
On the inverse,
Love the crown.
On the inverse for me, the perfect Christmas, it has to snow. It either had no.
That's one thing I'll mention about this upcoming Christmas. I'm not in the spirit because global fucking warming. Yesterday, I was sweating bullets to walk in the streets of Boston. Exactly. It was awful.
Yeah.
So that's one factor. The snow.
Yeah,
I need snow.
It either has to really come down on Christmas Eve or a dusting on Christmas Day. Like when you look out, you can think, oh, it's snowing.
Like a snow globe out
Could
there.
it snow prior and then be a clear day so there's at least snow on the floor?
Take what you can get.
You know
No, I want that when you go out and you're wearing your good shoes, you're like, oh shit, I forgot it snowed.
And it's fluffy.
Yeah, you don't want that 2 days after snow.
No, you don't want
carbon monoxide.
No, you don't want that
slush.
slush.
That dirty
That's
slush.
what I envision.
So I want
snow.
fresh, just virgin snow, just right outside my window,
yeah.
and I want to be with the family. And if possible, I would like to have hopefully either my children or nephew or niece. I have one kid there because they're the most excited.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, "Wow, Woody from Toy Story," something like that.
What the fuck's wrong with this kid?
Yeah, right?
Hey, Toy Story's awesome. I don't care if it's not a Christmas movie; it's awesome.
No, it is pretty good. Yeah.
But having a kid there always just makes everything watch. I'm gonna get him the Slinky Dog from Toy Story. He's gonna flip.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, thank you, Uncle Tony. I'm like, yeah, you're welcome, Scotty. I don't know.
It's like brushing his head off.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
the childlike wonder of Christmas is always
sure.
great. I was watching Shark Tank last night, as I mentioned, and one of the products was you write your letter to Santa Claus, you put it in the mailbox. It's mailbox is $25, and then you do press a button or something, and then you open it up, and the letters are gone. They went to the North Pole. $25. You think that's worth it?
It's a paper shredder.
The kids it's a paper shredder. Pretty much, the disappearing act or whatever. But the video of the kids doing it, loved it. They ate it up, and I'm like, that's pretty cool.
I thought
first at a glance, I'm like, this is a pretty stupid idea.
How much did he ask for?
$25, per item.
Oh, per item. I thought you were gonna say what if you could have a child at your house on Christmas and they can open presents and then you'll feel better about yourself for only $60,000 and 70% ownership. That can be yours.
Yeah. Of the
like
child?
stupid stuff like that.
Of the child.
No, it's a child rental
You're renting
service,
this
but
kid
it's
out?
only on Christmas. So obviously background checks unnecessary.
Yeah, definitely.
Heavy,
Some weight.
heavy.
Well, I wouldn't be funding it. I don't got no money to fund it.
I'll tell you what, my perfect Christmas would be I wake up in my mansion, right?
Oh, there we go.
And my many
Manifest.
wives,
I did not think
Manifest that.
My many
my
wives.
many wives are dressed up as
Polygamous.
elves, right? And throughout the day,
Polygamy
throughout-
2022.
Throughout the day, I'm just watching basketball, the NBA.
Okay.
And they're
we
coming
go.
and bringing me drinks, presents, and any who's and what's it's, and everyone leaves me alone. And I'm there in my mansion with my
in beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah,
That'd be
I feel like it's
awesome
just
Christmas.
any day in life. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it just happened to be Christmas,
But
cool,
obviously,
you know?
I'm not gonna have them dress up as elves.
I feel like I would for that day.
I would do Santas.
think
Like
I-
Santa's.
I was thinking Santa's, but I switched up to elves because in theory,
You are
I'd
Santa.
be
Oh, he's
Santa.
Santa.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Now,
yeah,
who
yeah.
would be the first among equals of the wives would be Mrs. Claus.
Oh, that
She'll
must
be waiting on
difficult.
hand and foot by her lesser
And she
fellow
leaves you alone,
wives.
too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, how do you decipher that?
So the ladies
Like,
have their own
who's-
little.
They gotta keep
gang.
Mrs. Claus in the North Pole, this mansion.
Ah.
Every woman's Mrs. Claus, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Depends on house I'm in.
How about you, JD? What would your perfect Christmas be like?
I'd probably keep it very simple, honestly. Spend time with the family, and then head over and pop one with the homies.
Hell
Literally.
yeah.
Pop 'em all in
Will it
sweating,
be
huh?
snowing?
I don't care.
No.
Nah, yeah, that doesn't matter.
So, if you could celebrate the holidays anywhere else, where would it be? Because I really do like having it here in New England because we get the snow. But I probably, this is a really weird one, but do you guys remember that episode of Rugrats where they're in this toy village and all the grown-ups get snowed into like a little cottage.
I do remember that.
And they have they literally have like ye old-fashioned Christmas where they put candles on the tree, and they put hot dogs, popcorn. Not hot dogs. They would put popcorn through the threads, and they would string that about, and they all dress like pioneer people. I'm like, I could definitely see myself doing that, and it'd be like, Father, I made you a present. It's a brand new hat. Like, I'd definitely be down for that. Like, really, really, like House on the Prairie, ye old Christmas. I'd be down for that.
Interesting. I've never actually seen a tree, by the way, of like that. You ever see a tree with the actual popcorn? Thing and the candles.
That's an actual way. That's an actual.
Because I'm gonna say
that
seems dangerous as hell.
Yeah, you putting popcorn and
no, not the popcorn's fine. The lit candles on
that's just
pine tree.
Hollywood drama right there. It's fictional.
Well, that's what they used to do back then. And obviously they're stupid because they're all dead.
Shows what they know.
Yeah,
exactly. But no, definitely something like that. Like I wouldn't want to spend Christmas in Miami with the girls. It's too hot.
Right, like a palm tree with lights.
No,
out of here. Nobody wants that.
I refuse.
Yeah. I would. When I was a kid, I would have loved to have been like at the North Pole. Of course, when you get an adult, you're like, okay, this is a bad idea. You know what I mean? Like, Santa's workshop. That'd be cool. But I don't know. Do it somewhere else. This could be like anywhere, right?
Yeah. For example, in Japan, Christmas is like their Valentine's Day because they're really not Christians over there, so they see Christmas as like a super romantic kind of like holiday. So they do what we do, but it's just like more of out of romance rather than like
give
friendship.
Gifts for, like,
yeah,
because
like,
so Christmas is sexy over there, is what you're telling me.
Yeah,
sexy Christmas.
Yeah, just like
so
that.
Like
it's like their Valentine's Day,
like a singles party there for Christmas kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they. And they also get. This is true, and they always get Kentucky Fried Chicken on Christmas.
That is very random. I'd never.
Because of America?
I would like to go there and hang
Japanese Christmas?
Yeah.
Japanese Christmas 2023.
That might...
Too much cholesterol.
Ever was an option, yeah.
James looks so, like, kerfuffled.
I had no idea that Japan did Christmas better than us. That's insane.
They all go out with their girlfriends. They all get KFC. It was amazing.
That sounds awesome.
I mean...
Interesting.
Why haven't I heard about this?
And I was told this by a Japanese person from Japan. Not the KFC part, but the KFC thing's been known for a while. Because the guy who was in charge of KFC Japan is all like, well, in America, they eat turkey, so we'll just tell them that they eat chicken, and then we'll just push KFC.
Enough, right?
And then that'll be it.
Damn,
I never had the turkey on Thanksgiving. I have Chinese food on Thanksgiving. I mean on Christmas. But...
Very good.
Right. But yeah, never KFC. I've never been like, oh boy, KFC on Christmas.
They love it. They love it over there.
I didn't even think KFC is open here on Christmas.
I would hope not. I hope they all
Someone
have
has to call the colonel.
Oh, yeah, somebody's got to fact check this.
Yeah.
It's like the one day they're open.
It just sounds like we're pro-Japanese Christmas right now. So
absolutely.
See, now I feel like, what else am I missing out in the world? What about these other cultures? What do they do? And now I'm trying to figure out.
I've never been to Disney World, so maybe if I became a father and I wanted to take my kids over there, because living in New England during the winter, it's fucking sucks.
Brutal.
And
good right now.
I always like traveling to somewhere warm during the winter. So hey, Christmas, go to Florida, go see Mickey. I think it'd be kind of a good idea.
The closest to the only holidays I've been to at Disney were for like the 4th of July, and just like this one time, like right before like Halloween, it was like August, and they already had like the Halloween stuff pretty much already up. I've never been there around Christmas because I want to be here, and the prices, I forget it. So we're either doing ye old Christmas or Japanese Christmas.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Go look at Japanese Christmas. They have a ball down there. Well, over there. I think we're geographically around the same. So what are some of the best gifts that you've given or that you've received?
Pass.
And some of the worst. Yeah. Very good. I will say very recently, and I'm going to have to go through my bag of props that I think it was last year I really wanted the Saga Compendium. Saga's a comic that I read, and it's coming back in January. I'm so excited. James read like a little bit of Saga. I have, literally the first thing, it's the husband and wife being intimate, and I never got it, so I bought this shit myself with my stimulus money. Wow. So you don't got to go get it for me, honey.
There you go.
Okay.
Treat yourself.
Right?
But, yeah. So that's one that I never really got. But some of the best ones that I've gotten are... Oh, you know what? I got a couple suits for Christmas once, and I use them all the time. So practicality and out of generosity.
You know what's funny? most Christmases I've been getting just like
Gift
video
cards.
games. Nah, well, yeah. But I would just get like for like a long time. So I was probably like, I don't know, like a teenager. I would just be getting like video games.
Like 6 years ago.
Right, like last year. But yeah, I think that's probably it. You get like the latest whatever, PlayStation 2, 3, 4, whatever the case may be. I think that was pretty much it. A couple like a bike or something. But yeah, that pretty much it for like best gifts I've gotten. For sure. Worst gifts I've gotten. I would always get fruit.
What?
Like in like the plastic bag from the grocery store?
It'd be in the bottom, so you get a nice
What
bruised
the
orange.
Initially I initially dismissed that, but no, that sounds pretty good.
What?
Well, people like fruit and nuts.
It's got like a
Get that.
chocolate
I
nut.
got
No,
it
it's
every
definitely
year.
strange. I've never heard that before, but I'd take fruit.
Yeah, like a nice damaged orange.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just an orange at the
rotting
bottom of like.
fruit. Yeah, the end of the stocking. You really got
what?
You gotta work too. You gotta pull it out. It's a whole.
He had a whole produce in his stocking. or
Yeah,
something.
Sometimes you get bananas and they're all like black, and there's grapes and there's
you got
this
a
drip, the
tarantula
juice
eggs
is
you're
dripping
digging
out.
It's just I was not a fan of that.
Soggy
Because
stocking.
then it would just be looking at it and you're supposed to eat it. You know what I mean? It's
I
just
got you this
rotting. It's
instead of
winking at me.
Hershey's.
Yeah, it's several colors.
Yeah, dude, I got candy in mine.
Yeah, me
you got
too.
like a
No,
whole
you got
fruit
a little
salad in
bag of
yours.
those. What do they call the things? The little
Reese's
chocolate
Trees.
coins. I get that, but then you get the fruit.
Interesting. A balanced stocking. I like that.
Yeah, stocking
I
exactly.
like that, man.
I know Shlomo is out there listening. I know that the chocolate coins are really big around Hanukkah. And I will say, one time, one of my professors was Jewish, and she gave us all chocolate coins. And this is like in the spring, so just to let us have them. And then she says, you're supposed to, because she saw, because I don't know how you guys do it, but sometimes some people just like peel the edges so they can
Yeah, I do
preserve
that. Yeah,
JFK's
I do
face.
that.
And she goes, no, you're supposed to snap them, and then they come apart at the seam.
why?
And then I said, oh, I don't feel comfortable busting JFK's head open.
A second time.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
man.
That's a classic running joke that we made on this network
Yeah.
of the assassination of dear
You
President
gotta make
Kennedy.
it realistic, I guess.
But no, yeah, I started doing that. I'm like, oh, it just pops right out. I don't know if that's what Shlomo does, wherever he is. He'll probably tell us at some point. Maybe he'll text it to us. But no, yeah, the chocolate coins are
I'm a big
quite
fan.
fun.
I do the edges thing,
delicious.
though.
You do run the edges because you want to preserve the little thing, and you're like, look,
I just feel like that's
I'd rather eat
like
it whole.
unwrapping it. That's the way you
I
unwrap
like to eat
it.
it whole, you know?
Wait, with the wrapping?
No.
Oh, I was like taking it in like a savage.
I am a savage. I like to chew on the metal sometimes.
Yeah,
Just chew on it. Just to chew
I
on
feel like
it.
that helps floss the teeth at the same time.
No,
so-
I feel like it destroys it.
Ew.
could
Yeah,
be,
definitely
could be.
opposite.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
JD, any good gifts that you've given or received, and the worst?
Man, probably the best one. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, definitely. Hands down.
Damn,
this,
this was
yeah,
up there, too.
hands down. No, honestly, I would probably say the best one I received was probably my first DJ board.
Hey,
Yeah,
what
that's
was
a
it? Was it a Toshiba? I don't know.
No, it was a DDJ SR2.
Oh, very, very impressive. I'm pretending I'm knowing what that
Still
is.
around actually too, right?
Yeah, no, it is.
Now it's the
yeah.
Toshiba 4. You said 2. Not Toshiba. I forgot. Yeah.
DDJ, yeah, right.
DDJ.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out Pioneer. Shout
Yeah,
out
Pioneer,
Pioneer.
yeah.
All right, worst. Something with Toshiba in it, right?
Yeah.
Just really trying to bury Toshiba right now.
Not sponsored.
Yeah.
Not like they would anyway.
Exactly.
I don't know. To be honest, I'd probably say the worst one was probably just like socks.
You don't use socks?
I do, but
Well,
I already
when you were a
have-
kid,
Grown to
right?
appreciate
right.
socks.
As a kid, I don't want socks.
All right.
And I was anticipating because like the way it was packaged, it was
yeah.
packaged
The
very
misleading
differently.
nature. You
yeah,
get a
exactly.
big box of just
So yeah, when I opened it, I was very, very upset, and it was a very bad year in general, like loot wise.
Oh.
You know,
I love the
very
word loot is
yeah.
being used.
It was a very shitty haul. So yeah, it was very bad.
Maybe just weren't good that year. I don't know.
I guess I don't
Oh,
know.
perhaps.
I'll have to ask my mom.
Behavior modification.
Have you guys ever had a gift that got away, like from my Saga compendium? Do you guys ever like wanted something but you just
Oh, you never got it. Oh.
Yeah. Because we said ours last year. Let's see if I can think of any other ones. But I know you guys.
The
I'm
gift
sure
that got away. Oh, that's a good one. I wasn't like affluent growing up, so I'd always get the knockoff thing. You know what I mean? Like I get the Toshiba version of whatever it is.
Oh, you get like Play Central.
Yeah, exactly. You get
The Play Terminal.
Yeah, Dreamcast. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? It's just as good. Yeah, something like that. I would just get the knockoffs.
So close, but so close, but yet so
Right.
far,
Yeah,
right?
good enough to be like, it still counts, but yeah, not really. So that was the theme. But you know, it's not about the gifts; it's about the giving. You know that thing.
Right.
That's a poor person's lesson they teach you. I appreciate you got anything. You know,
Exactly.
the worst gift is nothing. So,
well, honestly, sometimes nothing is better than some really crappy gifts that people have been getting.
You don't say.
You don't say.
I can't imagine.
Jay, did you have any gifts that got away?
Nah,
I mean, have any other ones? I'm trying to think.
To be honest, I was just grateful to get stuff. Because I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. There's some Christmases where I actually didn't get anything.
Oh, I'm
So,
sorry.
yeah. So
well,
I mean,
No
yeah.
longer. Every
you
year.
made out like a bandit with those nail clippers.
Yeah, that's true. I might actually keep that. But yeah, no, I was always like, you know, even though like I said, the worst one I got was socks. At the end of the day, you know, I had more socks, so you know, I had to be grateful at some level,
Right.
you know. So
For me, it would really just be like there'd be like a book that I would want, and I just didn't get it because it's really like it's not hard to find. They're just too niche that the person who I'm asking it from doesn't want to be seen, like holding it. Like I know I'll ask for like there's some old Star Wars books that don't count anymore. That like not even that. No, I would get those, but there would be some like really niche stuff that I would always want. Like I remember like I really want like a really cool like letter opener. Like a blade and have like my inscription on it.
You and your knives, man.
Yeah, I know.
I used to have a really cool Skyrim letter opener.
What happened to it?
I lost it.
Oh. It's in someone's back somewhere. I don't know.
It's at a crime scene. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
But I'm probably not gonna
Police
get
locker.
it. Yeah, but I probably won't get it because it really is kind of a pain in the ass. But I get it. I make adult money, so maybe I'll get it myself. James,
We'll just
Treat
drive me
yourself.
bananas well, not bananas, but when your parents would get you something that you already have, whether it be last year's Madden, which like that's happened before. It's like you thought you'd save a couple bucks by getting me last year's Madden, which I already have,
that I bought.
or I was big on action figures growing up, and like buying the same exact action figure. Sometimes I wouldn't even have the heart to tell them, like, hey, like
Hey,
you
sorry, you fucked up.
you got to go return this. I literally had this one already, so that was always a bummer. But again, you're grateful, and
That's a good one. That reminded me actually. See, my parents were never together, and they were not like fans, we'll say. So I get the same gift for both of them.
Oh,
they didn't
man.
coordinate.
And like like I said, I'm not rich, so that's it. You get one gift twice. That's it. And it's like, and then it's like, well, he's opening mine. No, you're returning yours. And then you're getting to that scenario. So yeah,
You know what? I'll just take them. It's fine.
I still
they're
actually,
brothers.
I think to this day, I still have like a few of these things like unopened, just sitting there gathering dust, like you said, like Madden 08 or something.
you got to flip them.
Now I'm at
Mikey
that
Hustle.
point. I'm like digging them up, but I'm like, yeah, I have several
a
gifts
collector's
that are like
game out
this.
there, man.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he told me he wanted it. Oh, you didn't tell me, and then it gets into the whole infamous Christmas debacle.
Messy.
Do you guys have any advice on gift giving? Like anyone's like, oh, I don't know what to get my husband. I don't know what to get my grandma.
I mean, the gift cards is an easy out. You know?
Easy out?
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
Like, are you store
spectacular.
specific, or do you do like vanilla or like those? You know, like the gift cards that you just put money on.
Like an Amazon gift card or something like that. Just
No,
like,
not even
Like a
that.
Visa, like the Visa gift
Yeah,
cards?
like that. Those.
Yeah,
the
I mean, that's like
MasterCards
if
and
you
all
don't
that.
know to get somebody, nobody's gonna be like, I don't want this. Nobody's ever gonna say that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not gonna be like, wow, this guy's like, give him like a sainthood or something for this, but like, it's better than nothing. So I think that's always a good one to go to. But again, like you just said, research, ask.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta
100%.
ask. And even if they're like, oh, you know what I like.
I hate
like,
that. You get nothing.
Even though I'm guilty of doing that too, but I'm easy. Like ladies, I am easy, but I'm easy to shop for. I'll tell you what I want, and then go from there. Go build backwards from that. Like I want this book. Okay, so I'll get you this book. Oh, it's a series. Maybe we'll get the next ones after that. Something like that.
Oh, you tried to put the bug in the ear, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I'm a big
smart,
fan of Star Wars,
smart.
and they just came out with a whole set. So do with that information what you will,
Yeah,
If you look over here.
but you make it easier for everyone if you're specific.
Want to hear the best idea I just thought of? If you put the idea in this thing,
in the cracker.
and then you open it up, and it's like, this is what I want. I would have rather get, you know what I mean? Like, this would have been like a wish list. That would have been spectacular.
Well, usually they get these on Christmas Eve, so it'd be they get these on Christmas Day, Christmas morning for dinner.
See, I love the concept, We could have get this. It's be like a wedding invitation. Like, hey, come to the Christmas party. Here's a wish list or whatever.
Well, there's still plenty of time to go get them.
Yeah.
Just like if you're interested in getting gifts, we may have some gifts that you may want to, what, James? Keep or kick.
Oh, wow.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Keep or kick is back. Do you guys know what keep or kick is?
I have no idea.
No,
It's pretty
no
easy.
idea.
It's basically I'm going to give you an idea, and you're going to either kick it or you're going to keep it. If you kick it, you hate it. You keep it, you like it.
Okay.
So these have been provided by myself because I just had to look them up. So number 1, keep or kick. Lingerie.
Me not keep,
For
ladies
you
I would like for
personally?
them to keep. Yes.
Well, it's for you.
Oh.
Somebody gave
These
me
gifts are
lingerie.
for
If
you,
somebody
yeah.
like said,
kicking
"Hey
that.
man, I know he's always wanted some
Kicking
lingerie. Victoria's Secret had a sale."
I'm kicking that in their face.
I
Whoever
would be
gave
like,
that to me,
I
I'm
would.
kicking
I
it in their
guess
face.
this is just. Let me make sure I get my words right for this.
I think it's kick
I would
is
keep
what
it
you're
and
looking
give
for.
it to a female in my life.
I also would do that.
Like I
but
wouldn't
the thing,
like throw it away.
Yeah.
I guess, but
Can
I'm
I
not
ask,
wearing.
is
I'm not like
is
David
this
Carradine.
said lingerie catered to us? Like it's
It's men's
male
lingerie?
Like it's male lingerie,
even-
or is
not
this
even.
just like random?
most lingerie is made for the female figure.
Okay, so it is female.
like
So
by
I'd
nature.
imagine they
I
would
would
give
look
it.
bad as fucking some lingerie.
I don't
They
know
would,
how
I feel
would-
like they would give it to you with anticipation of it. You should give this to someone else. Wink, wink.
Right.
Unless
Who's
they
really
wanna,
giving
you know-
it to me is the
Yeah,
question.
who
I
is
like.
giving it to me? Because that's just
Like if my parents
very,
give it to me, it'd be kind of like a suspect kind
Yeah,
of
that's just a lot of
I
questions
never
on
even
that.
brought
believed
panties
in
from, like-
lingerie because when you're fucking, you're naked.
Oh,
so
facts.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Not
what's the
always.
point? What's the
Nice.
Well, yeah, I guess there's ways
It
around
depends.
it.
you
Merry
know?
Get
Christmas,
sexy and
everybody.
stuff.
See, that was that amazing earlier. We know this. This is
Oh
proving
shit!
it.
He's got the discount.
That's that's in the bag.
Right. So I guess
Oh, never mind for your gifts, guys.
I'll have to kick because
I'll kick, too.
I'll kick.
Like I said, personally, I would. Oh god.
This is
Keep for somebody else. Keep for somebody else.
All right, but it's for you.
Because I'm sure
But
it's
it's for
just not
you.
cheap. No, for me, I'm not wearing.
Okay, so kick. So kick.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Sure.
Golly.
But like
That was.
But any
they're like
ladies
pulling
in
out
mind-
teeth.
So JD,
feel like
you're kicking.
Oh, absolutely. I'm booting that like across the 30-yard line.
Right.
man.
So number 2 for Christmas. What if you're given a new set of towels? Keep.
I'm
sure.
keeping that.
Sure,
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm keeping that.
Definitely.
Keeping it, man.
Practical. dude.
Towels.
Practicality.
You gotta stay
nice.
dry.
Absolutely.
If it's a whole set, like come on,
Oh,
you get some
Like
hand
monogram or
towels.
Sign me
something.
up.
too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Who wants a towel?
Don't
forget
to bring a
towel. Exactly. Exactly.
Get high.
Exactly.
Best,
Get high.
best,
Get a towel.
best
Yes.
South Park character to date. I love toweling.
Ooh. So number 3 would be souvenirs from like places like you've been to. Like say, hey, I know you've been to Tucson, so I got you a snow globe from Tucson.
Yeah.
Like say like if I came back from Boise, Idaho, and I brought everyone like spoons or shot glasses or like fridge magnets, that's your Christmas gift. Something like that.
Yeah, I keep it for sure. For sure.
Yeah, 'cause
if
it's
that was
sentimental.
like
That's your Christmas gift. Like
if
that's
it's like
the
a
thing.
magnet, like all right, well, this is
Yeah, nah, yeah,
right. Yeah, you
you
give me a
got
dick
it.
and say,
Right,
I want
yeah.
this, you know what I mean?
If it was not Christmas, I would definitely keep it. But if that's your Christmas gift, I know you just came back from Bangor, Maine, or Bangor, Maine.
I love the top
whatever they
destination
call it.
places we're listing.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
And like, yeah, I got you a shirt. Says like Bangor. Oh, I hardly know her. Bangor, Maine.
That's great. I'd keep that.
Well, that's fine. That's
Absolutely
fine.
Keep that.
But no, I would kick because I don't know where the hell you're going. I don't.
What about? What
I don't
about-
care about Gary, Indiana.
Yeah. What about a place that you've never been that you got a souvenir from? Like you said, like here's a shirt from Gary, Indiana. Like I don't want that. That's like a third world gift. You know what I mean? Like you get the
Yeah,
losing
but-
team
but it-
Super Bowl
it
shirt. Like, I
depends
don't
on-
want that. You know?
Jesus.
Like, yeah, nobody wants a Cleveland Browns championship jersey that never got worn or made. You know what I mean? So
Hey.
some depends. You know?
You're gonna love this. I got you. Oh boy, I got you a visor from Lincoln, Nebraska. You wear that right on
like-
your head. You get shade, and your head gets exposed from the sun.
Like
Yeah,
a
I
welcome
guess.
to Wyoming sweater or something.
Right. Yeah.
Welcome to
Something
Cheyenne.
like that's like a thanks, goodwill. Here you go.
No, the thing is, like, ironically, they can be very funny, but I don't think it's appropriate Christmas gifts.
No.
Right.
That's my thing.
Unless it's like a moment that you enjoyed, like hey, we had a great time at this place and you got a souvenir.
Yeah.
That's
I feel like
sure.
that'd be a good stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
Souvenirs. I
Right,
feel like that'd be
exactly.
definitely.
But
nice.
James, I know you've been like super no. But what if it's like something like cool from the vineyard?
I say keep. I
Your
keep.
keep?
Yeah, gift's a gift.
I'm
Yeah.
a kick to
What's
keep
it,
things
what's it,
interesting.
what? I'm really just gonna kick your gift to me off the ledge. Like,
James,
pretty-
I got you
pretty
a
messed up.
plate from Knoxville, Tennessee.
I'll say this: if it's a significant other, and I got you some AirPods and some panty loafers. Like, I expect some. I expect more than just some knickknacks from the gift shop before you left on your last.
It's like that SpongeBob with the Valentine's. He gets a handshake.
Yeah,
that's the vibe. You know what I mean? You just look and you're like,
I'll keep it, but under the right circumstances.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed our trip around America with this category.
Top destinations for sure.
Oh yeah, Gary, Indiana, you're next.
That's where I'm gonna see Christmas. Yeah, for sure.
It's not a good place.
It's
a pretty rough place from what I hear.
Not even people there want to celebrate Christmas there.
Okay, so books. If it's the one I like, keep it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Well,
if it's one I've asked for, keep. But if it's like a How to Be a Less Fat Filipino by Robert Agcaoili, my brother, and I'm like, now
this kind of awesome gift, honestly. That's really
very
funny.
Tailored gift. Yeah. It had to be
yeah.
dependent on the book. Like, I don't want like an operations manual for like Windows 98 or something. You know what I mean? Like, but if it's like some book I want, then yeah. I mean, I'll definitely keep the book. But I don't read. Like, I'll read
what
like
about a rom-com?
6 books a year, probably like maybe 12. I'll read like a book.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So it had to be something I'd want to keep. But if somebody just gave me like, I don't know, like Gone with the Wind or something, I'd be like, yeah.
If I want it, I'll keep it.
Yeah.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
It's
like audiobook by
pretty crazy book.
Yeah, it had to be something like that. Yeah, if somebody gave me 50 Shades of Grey, I'd probably like, thanks.
Keep.
But then with the lingerie,
So keep.
I'd keep it. Yeah,
I'd keep it.
All right. So next we have. Oh, this will be interesting. A donation in your name to a charity of your choosing.
I mean, you gotta be a dick to say give it.
Right. Yeah.
Like, actually,
oh,
give me that money back from the
good.
Who the fuck? No one's ever done this in the history of Christmas. What are you talking about?
There's literally an episode of Seinfeld where that
really?
happens, where George is giving gifts to everyone in the office, but it's to the People Fund, a charity that he made up so he doesn't have to give people presents during Christmas.
I love Seinfeld. I remember
That's
that.
a genius.
The
That's
People
smart.
Fund.
Well, okay,
That's
so then
smart.
that sounds like George fucking Costanza did it.
No, people do
happens,
this.
yeah.
Like James, like I would happily write to you a check for $50 in your name to a charity of your choosing.
That does nothing for me.
Yeah.
Oh, so instead of the gift, you're getting the knowledge that your gift went to a charity.
But I'll still keep it though. But I'll look at you like,
What's the
all right, tough guy. You think you're better than me? Come on.
And it's like, but it's like, what alternative? You're not getting anything anyways.
Yeah,
so
am
like,
I getting
if I
a
kick
plaque,
it,
a
it doesn't matter.
statue?
It's already gone.
Am I getting a recognition
only-
from someone?
Do I get the
Thank
tax
you.
write-off?
Well, it's only $50, so you're not even going to get
That's
on the
right.
wall.
I would get the tax write-off.
Well,
I
they're
keep it for
paying
that.
for it, so.
What the hell?
Damn.
It's in because sometimes like
That's a whole lot
the
of
donation
nothing.
will be made in someone's name, but the payment is still to like.
You come
say
correct
me.
on Christmas. You don't. I don't like
That's
that.
shitty.
Right.
I'm gonna
I'll
have
keep
to
it, though.
pass. for
Underhanded.
now.
That's an underhanded move.
I'd rather
yeah.
just do it myself. If I'm being entirely
Yeah, because
honest.
you gotta give me the write-off at least. You know?
Actually, I take mine back. I kick that.
Yeah, I just say I'd have to get something like a write-off or something.
Well, no, they
Those
pay
orphans
for
better
it.
know it's my money.
No, they pay for it, but you get the credit.
Oh,
That's
so
usually how it
like they better name a wing after me in a hospital then or
For
something.
$50.
But have a
This
school
is a hospital
gymnasium.
for mice.
I gotta have my name on that. Nice cardboard box with my name on it.
The little mice.
Silent night, that's the vibe,
Wow.
And all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, because he was in the little Mike Lamb infirmary. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Donated yours truly. It's
Damn, dude.
kids to see. I mean, Stuart Little, nobody's thinking about him.
Stuart's down.
So quick, we need $50 from Mike Lamb to save his life.
He needs Stuart Little 4.
Man, I'm doing it. You know what I mean?
Wow. Mice down. Mice down.
Oh my god.
Yes, man.
So
God.
so it sounds like we're not really down for that.
No.
So
Only in that scenario.
yeah, only in that one particular scenario.
Life-saving mice medicine is happening.
Oh my God, dude.
So this next one is a bit controversial. So jewelry.
Is it real? Is it real jewelry?
It is real. It is real jewelry. But the thing is, like, it could be like someone from someone like that you care about, like, oh, this is your grandfather's wedding ring, something like that. Just
Grandfather's watch. Yeah, that's the way you put it.
It's like a
Mice
fake gold
hospital.
chain.
Right.
Green neck for the last 2 years.
It should be like one of those vending machine jewelry things. Like you get them in the little 25-cent thing.
Yeah.
I want that. Like
Yeah, a little plastic like ring.
buy it off the guy off the road who's selling like fake flowers and stuff. Maybe not.
Yeah,
You know what I
literally.
mean?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's a matter of like, this is the only time it counts. Like, if it's a
Breaks
matter
in,
of
like,
appearance,
2
if it's
weeks.
gaudy as hell, not really down. If
yeah,
it's like
placky gold.
this belonged to like Liberace, like stuff like that. James is still going
Give
on.
me like
Still can't leave the
give
mic.
me like jewelry from like Ocean State Job Lot or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Something like that. Well, ironically, see, these are gifts.
Yes.
These
I thought you were
are
gonna say from
always
Ocean
these
State
are
Job
gifts
Lot.
from like childhood. So I obviously have kept these.
Yes.
But there's plenty of times that you've given like here's a gold plated or something like yeah, maybe for the next guy. Resell Facebook Marketplace. I'd probably keep it for that purpose.
Yeah,
There's
very
some chump
good.
out there to take it.
Again, it really doesn't
resell
matter,
that
but
shit.
Yeah.
depending on what it is, if it's one of like the gemstones that I like, I guess I'll keep it.
Right.
Because if not, it could be because if not, it
Mice jewelry.
No,
Mice
that's a good
jewelry.
idea. It's just I can't get over it. And jewelry, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're here too.
It's just because it's when you start laughing at something, and then now you're laughing at the fact that you're laughing. It's
It's a glorious moment.
It's a chain reaction.
So jewelry.
Yes.
Okay.
I love the recovery. Yeah. Great job.
God.
Crying.
Yeah.
Get this
Why
man some
wouldn't I
tissues,
say
damn it.
jewelry? What's the is there a catch?
Well, it really would be because like, what if like someone buys something that's like thousands of dollars and you're like, oh crap, I got them a sweater.
Nah, man. I'm a big
Like
component.
a wedding ring and they got you
Oh
a mouse
man, yeah, I feel like
donation.
such a
Yeah, I'm a
dick.
big component of like my presence is your present. So even if you get a sweater, I'll take a sweater. You got me some fake jewelry, some fake jewelry.
If it turns your skin green,
Right,
I
yeah.
keep it
That-
until I have to get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't like that part of it. But.
I'd only wear it when I'm around that person.
I was just gonna say that
Yeah.
question.
Besides
is
that, though-
unless it's like earrings or something, I don't have I don't wear earrings. If somebody got me earrings,
Fucking
what
big
am I
ass
doing?
The
hoops.
clip-ons.
clip
them
I
on.
just when they get there.
Oh,
just,
man.
stab myself with that real quick.
You know what?
Some
Got the
hoops.
hoop earrings.
I'm gonna
going
keep
on.
them. I'm gonna keep them, and then if I'm ever just sick of them, I'm gonna just go. These were given to me by a very special friend,
You gotta
and
convince
now I
yourself.
want to give them to you. Oh, thank you, Uncle. I'm
like a
oh,
Yankee
thank
swap
God.
kind of moment.
Yeah.
You just repack.
Now they're out of my life, and
Absolutely.
they're gonna go. Oh, I gave them to my nephew. I'm so close, to my nephew. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll keep because you know what? You always got that in the back pocket.
Exactly.
All right. So number G is a home decor, like lamps and like cushions and like stuff.
Just random
Shelving.
cushions.
Yeah, whatever you do
Individually
to-
sold.
Random IKEA like item.
Yeah, like hey, JD for Christmas, I'd
Like,
like
no-
to buy you some new nightstands.
So no practicality, just like
Okay,
more
okay.
ornamentish.
Pots
Yeah.
and pans and
Home
such.
Yeah.
Yeah, pots of
Yeah, like a
home
like a,
decor.
Yeah, like a
Fucking
home.
frying
Not
pan.
really pots and pans, but like
Again, a gift's a gift. Give me some pots
Like
and
a
pans.
bowl you
Keep
put
it.
fruit in or something.
Yeah.
like something that's no real necessary daily need. But you
yeah,
put in
it's
your house for,
honestly
like, a house.
it's a thing that's used to gussy up the place.
Yeah, I mean, probably keep if I don't got the room.
You can go to Bed Bath and Beyond and pretty much get me anything. I'll be like, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna use it.
gonna
It
keep
would
it.
never be something
I keep
probably on the top of my list, though. You know what I mean? But I keep it for sure. You know what I mean? I'm sure it'd be used.
Practicality again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're actually running a bit short on time, so I'll probably just say the crazy one because they actually already covered a lot of these. So the last one will be alcohol.
Yeah. I mean,
Glug, 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 glug. I'm
anything
actually, I think a part of my laughing fit just now, I'm progressively getting more hungover as the day goes. So that
but
also.
opposite way.
It's
Get
9
more
o'clock. No, I'm kidding.
Is it? Okay.
No, it's not 9 o'clock.
PM.
No way. But yeah, alcohol, heck yeah.
Yeah.
I know you might be indifferent.
I would be indifferent. It would just be nice to have in case I'm ever entertaining, but I would just wish I would get something else.
See, the thing about the beautiful thing about it, I actually give alcohol as a gift.
Yeah.
Because they give you especially around Christmas time, if you guys are ever looking, this is a good idea. They give you a little decorative shot glasses with it or something. They'll give you a shaker or something. You didn't go to a Wally Wine. They give you a little package deal. They'll give you Kahlua with some shot glasses, having specially made for the holidays. Something like that. I give that as gifts. I'm like,
That reminds me, you guys ever have coquito before?
No.
So, huh?
No.
It's like it's
haven't drank in
booze,
3 years.
coconut type rum.
Oh, okay,
deal.
lit. Yeah,
It's
well,
just delicious. It's like a Puerto Rican thing. I've had it before. I was ordering on Grubhub Mama Bear's the other night.
Oh yeah.
And Mama Bear's menu is always very fluctuating.
It does
But
change, especially
but-
that over when it's nighttime.
Yeah, it's very random. But on Grubhub, I seen they had coquito, and it's $40.
What?
I'm like, I don't think you can serve alcohol on Grubhub, and it's $40. It isn't going to give you any information on how much you're getting or what.
Well, they do non-alcoholic.
Okay. That makes a lot more.
So you can do it with
fair,
or without
fair.
alcohol.
That's the alcoholic in
Yeah.
me. Just assuming you
Where's
can
the
only
rum?
do it with alcohol. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't want to be ungrateful, so I'll just keep it.
If
I'm
you're
kicking
ever
it.
looking to get rid of it, just send it this way.
Exactly.
I'll host a party and I'll have it out.
Anything
That's an
besides
easy
vodka.
regift.
I'm not a drinker, so I'm kicking it.
Me too.
I'm
Yeah.
kicking it.
This way. Kick it this side of the table. Look at it, guys.
And that
Keep telling you.
was the holidays. And before we finish up, I got a nice fun question for all of you. And it is, what is the plot of your made-for-TV holiday movie? What is it called? Where can we find it? Who's in it? I know you guys will need some time for thinking, so
I'll go first.
Okay, yeah.
Basically, it is. It's gonna be.
Oh no.
It's gonna be like Grey's Anatomy, but with mice.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's Mike Lamb's hospital, right?
You're welcome.
And Santa Claus. It's a
my
Christmas special. Santa Claus. Of course it's a mouse. Santa Claus. Because this is a mouse world. And he gets trampled by, let's say, a cat. what's a
By an actual reindeer.
a mice? Yeah, that could work.
Fucking big ass
He
hoof.
gets injured, and then there's a big storyline within the hospital. Of you
Now,
gotta
is this a drama or is this like a
It's
comedy?
Grey's Anatomy, right?
Grey's Anatomy. There's a bit of everything in
You
it.
got little
you know?
mice surgeons.
Mice surgeons, and like they have to
Wow.
fix Santa Claus's legs so Santa Claus can deliver the mice presents to the
running,
mice
delivering.
children.
Who's okay? So this is Mouse Santa, right?
Yeah.
What's his transportation method? Does he have
A smaller sleigh. It's everything but smaller.
Who's the components?
Roaches.
Roaches.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Like
yeah.
we can eat
That is-
They
deer.
survive anything.
That is disgusting, but that is interesting.
Yes.
Because you got like who's the inferior life form? Who's the servant life form?
Tardigrades.
An army of ants.
James, where would we be able to watch this Grey's Anatomy mouse?
Great, that's pretty good. HBO Max.
That's so funny. I was thinking of putting
Pretty
mine on HBO Max too. So
I already called dibs. We're already talking. We're already negotiating.
fine,
Intellectual property right now.
fine. I guess I'll put it on Hulu then because it's owned by Disney.
And
so
the end of the film, Mike himself shows up
Yes.
like a
Burns down the
godlike
hospital.
figure, and
breaks the fourth
He's
wall.
only a hand.
Through
He's
the
only a
movie.
hand. It's only a hand.
yeah, kind of like Super Smash Bros. They're just one giant hand.
Yeah.
to save him.
and he takes a dying mouse to heaven, like in Cats.
Yeah, exactly.
He's off to a better place.
Exactly.
Roll
As
credits.
he's thrown in the garbage. Yeah.
So for mine, I guess it'll be on Hulu then. And the working title is Mistletoe.
Oh
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Clever.
It's amazing. The lingerie. There we go.
It's all making
It
offers
sense.
porn.
So it's gonna be. The character's based off me, and my mom is Leah Salonga, and she's all like, she's also Filipino as well. She's like, I'm sick of you having in my house. I'm gonna get you a job, and I become a waiter at a country club owned by Michael Caine. And I run into this girl played by my wife, Elle Fanning, and she's like, oh my God, I remember you from like the morning announcements. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's so cool. And she's a wedding planner, and she's actually planning a wedding at the country club. And the people who are getting married are like Oscar Isaac and like Jessica Chastain or something, whatever. And then me and Elle Fanning were getting close, and it's getting really close. But then she gets like all like felt up on by like Oscar Isaac, and she wants to call off the wedding. She's done. She wants to get out of here, and I'm all like, no, like I have to like have her, and like we got to be together. And then through some mishigas, the wedding's off, but me and her finally kiss on Christmas Eve, where the wedding was supposed to be. And then James Hong plays my grandfather. He's all like, ha. If you don't know who James
I
Hong
feel like
is,
this is like more tailored to like a Hallmark channel.
that's pretty much exactly what the point was.
Yeah.
I literally, every time I hear All I Want for Christmas Is You, I just picture like scenes from this imaginary movie.
Mistletoe. That's a
Mistletoe.
clever name. Yeah, I like that name. Yeah.
I just thought of another quick movie idea because I know I kind of just took the whole Mike Lamb hospital idea because I was hysterically laughing.
He says,
at that
nothing left now.
I'm sorry, but
Whole idea.
I don't know if you heard about this, but like because of COVID, a lot of the Santa Clauses of the past year croaked. So there's a big shortage of Santa Clauses, and I feel like there could be a film where all the Santa Clauses like across the country unionize and unite, and maybe they storm
people.
Santa on strike.
Maybe they storm the Capitol or something. And it's a bunch of Santa Clauses just like going in and trying to take over and get. Like, we need more benefits for these Santa Clauses.
The
And,
Santa
like,
Clauses
fact
have
they only
broken the way
they
into
only
the
have
European
work, like,
Council chambers.
They only have work like once every 11 months, so they gotta get some fucking benefits for Santa
man.
Claus.
What does that
11 months and another week.
Yeah, seriously. So maybe something, I don't know what it'd be called. Santa Strike.
Santa Strike.
Santa on
Yeah.
strike.
Santa strike.
Santa's on strike.
Santa strike.
Claus.
Oh, yeah. Santa Claus or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that's good. All right, I'll show them now.
Yeah. So, kind of going on that, and this is a good one. So to tie into it back to Jeff Bezos, right?
Boo.
Yeah.
Random.
So, but this is where I had this idea last year, right? I've like my favorite Christmas movie story of all time is like the Christmas Carol, any variation thereof, just because I feel like that's all really. It's a made up holiday, so we just one day of the year. It's not religious. It's not commercial. It's just one day being a good person when 364 days you're a dick. And that's kind of like
Jeff Bezos.
Exact. Perfect. This is a perfect.
Well, he's
guy.
365.
So this is the Christmas Carol with Jeff Bezos, where he becomes Santa because he's got the money. He knows what everybody wants. He can do overnight shipping.
Well, why is he Santa if he's the Christmas Carol?
Well, exactly, because he's the most opposite thing you would think of. Right. So this would be a real coming of age story of the most Grinch Scrooge-like motherfucker on the planet. One day of the year goes, you know what? I'm going to give everybody just what they want on their wish list. And he takes overnight shipping. You wake up on Christmas morning, all the shit on Amazon is already here.
I was going to say, I don't think you know what happens in the Christmas story. That's the one with the ghosts, and he gets haunted.
Yeah, he gets haunted, the whole thing.
Oh, okay, all right.
His old business partners, his old wives are there haunting him or something like that.
His ex-girlfriend who took
his
all those
hairline
nudes,
is there, just telling him of Christmas past. So that would be like kind of my idea of just maybe like the ultimate Scrooge guy being like, he has to go through this life-changing process. He goes into space. He has this whole epiphany.
Yeah.
Exactly. Comes back. Makes
You
it
can
right,
all
like the
unionize.
Grinch. Yeah, and he just gives everybody gifts. And I was like, that could actually really happen, too. He could write off his taxes. He'd still be a billionaire, and everybody gets something for Christmas.
And I'm going to finish JD's before he says it. So you have a cracker factory.
Yeah.
They're making these.
Right, yeah. Making a ton of these every night. Yeah. Man, if I could go off the hinges, I would say it'd be a horror. Like a horror holiday.
Silent Night,
kills
Deadly
everybody
Night.
every night.
Like, I would do like a Night of the Living Elves. So it's like zombie elves.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And essentially, Santa comes for help because he doesn't know how to defeat these.
I need your help,
these
JD.
zombie elves.
The elves have lost it.
Essentially.
Something like that, yeah.
So you're the hero. You're the hero, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
But, so he comes to you, just like, I know you're a great DJ.
That's how Santa sounds?
I don't know. Maybe drops.
Yeah, you got
like a Boston accent.
He's from Dorchester.
Southeast Santa.
No. So the way to defeat these elves is through music. So he comes to us, my team and I, for help. That'd be great. So we take our speakers and all of our musical knowledge and whatnot. We go to the
Concert
North
to save the
Pole,
world,
and we essentially set up a musical arsenal, and we just
kind of like that Rick and Morty when he's like, "Show me what you got." To save
essentially,
the world.
Yeah.
Here they come, JD. Have a very Merry Christmas.
Is it Christmas music that or is it any music?
No, yeah. So it's like remixed Christmas songs.
And a happy New Year.
Essentially,
yeah. You get Mariah there for the big finale, and then other one for Christmas, you go to hell kind of thing, and
go to hell.
Yeah, and then for the ending, everybody, instead of just like the traditional way, everybody just starts breaking out into dance, and it's just choreography all over the place.
All the elves too?
You got absolutely.
And then
so I was just gonna say, like, what happened to his workforce though? Isn't that his old workforce?
no, they're all zombified. Yeah,
zombified.
See, now it's back in. There you go. Okay.
And then at the after credit sequence, a giant zombie Baby New Year comes down.
Oh, part 2 coming soon.
Yeah.
Or you just continue.
A
Dot.
in the distance. Yeah, exactly.
And before we go, does anyone have any good holiday recommendations? Lightning round.
I say Christmas Carol anytime. It's always a fantastic movie. If anybody has not seen any variation of the Christmas Carol, watch that. You'll feel like a better person.
Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Jingle
with
all
your
the
stolen
way.
credit card.
Really?
Jingle all the way.
That's a
Put the cookie down.
Where's your daddy?
Jamie.
Regular recommendation: transparency. Say what you mean what you say.
Hey, there we go.
Wow.
Life advice.
Holiday recommendation: all of the other reindeer.
Oh.
Careful, we're going to get it recommended again to us tonight.
There's another one I want to say. 8 Crazy Nights is another one.
Oh, facts.
And Christmas Soup from SpongeBob. Go check that out.
Definitely.
And before we go, does anyone have anything to promote? Anything got coming up for the new year?
The
new year.
Yes, we finished the year strong. I'm doing Tunnel Tuesdays for those who know the nightlife. That's a big thing down in Boston, the 21st. And then we have a holiday give back which is a food drive with Hustle Killer the 23rd.
Yes,
that's our Jingle Jam event. We've done it three years in a row.
Yeah.
So it'd be exciting to bring that back. We got some dope artists throwing down. Everybody gets in free if they bring a canned good. And New Year's Eve, I'm going to be at Koi in Boston. So, yeah.
How about you, James?
Askins for Trouble, your new favorite sports and entertainment podcast.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's it.
There we go.
JD, anything want to promote?
Yeah. So I got a dubstep mix coming out called Poltergeist. So that's gonna be coming out.
Ooh.
And then
Haunted
I'm
Mice.
hitting the
hospital.
I'm hitting the new year with a different vibe. I'm actually gonna be doing a lot more house music. Starting the new year. Something different. As most people know, I do a lot of bass music. I do a lot of dubstep. So I decided to kind of put that to the side and try something new. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting into house. I got a mix coming out for that. Started at the beginning of the year. So yeah, I'm hitting.
Let's go.
I'm hitting hard, baby.
Yeah.
And if you like this episode of MMR Talks, you can watch all the past episodes of MMR Talks wherever you find your favorite podcast and our live specials. And guys, thank you so much for coming. If all of you guys enjoy this little thing, if you guys like this episode of MMR Talks, we'll be back in January 2022. This is our last episode of the year, so we'll be back in January to finish up season 3. And follow us on MMR Talks on Instagram. Guys, thank you so much for coming. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Kwanzaa as well.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.